Hello, today I'll be teaching you 11 ways to use your hemming gown. Yes, 11. Oh, 11 is a lot, right? There are so many ways you can use this amazing gown. So, the first one is going to be the slit at the back of your skirt or maybe the side of your shirt. So, you just cut small and then place it in between the fabric and then use a steam iron, but you must be careful. You must regulate it so that it will not burn it. So you use a steam iron on it steadily and make sure that it's able to stick to the other side. Then you know that your hemming gum has done the job. So here I'm carefully pressing on carefully to make sure that the hemming gum, which is somehow sticky, sticks on the other side. You do it steadily and slowly such that it will be able to stick. This gum is amazing. I recently discovered it. I always used to hem it with needle, but when I discovered it, I realized it did a better job and it looked very neat too. It actually comes in two colors. You can either get the black one or the white one. I actually like the white one because it tends to blend into everything you do. So here I'm still trying to get the first side of the slit to be finished. Now I'll take the other side and then just take the needed amount and then place it in between the fabric. And then I'm going to put my steam iron there again and press it steadily so that it is going to stick like the first one. Guys, this hemming gum is amazing. Yes, is really amazing. It can do so many things, and this is just one. You should look forward to more. This is just one. Okay, so let's turn the back. Look at it. It looks so perfect. You know, when you use a thread and needle, when you don't do it well, it's going to be showing at the edges. But look at this. It's very clean and neat. That's why I love using it. Now let's go to number 2. This one is your cutout patterns from an Ankara. And so you just cut a needed amount and place it at the back. Like I'm doing like so. And then you bring another one too. You can do this to secure it before you decide to sew around it or whatever you want to do around it. So you just take a needed amount and then put it at the back like I'm doing. And then you use your steam iron on it and look at it. You do it steadily like I said. Be careful. And if you feel your fabric is a little more sensitive, you can just put another fabric on it so that you may not end up bending your fabric. So here I'm adding a little more to the edges to make it more secured. And once you press it well with a steam iron, I promise you it's not going to come off unless you decide to pull it out yourself. It's like a glue. Look at this. So you can finish it off and decide to sew the edges of your Angora cutout or pattern, and it will be perfect. It's amazing, right? It is. It's like super glue. It's going to stick. Yes, it's going to stick. Now let's go to number 3, and this is the drape. You know, sometimes you drape something and you can still feel that the pleat is coming off or something. The drapes are coming off. Now the secret I discovered is you just have to place some piece of hemming gum in there and you press it with your steam iron and you'll be surprised. It's going to hold it in place. So I'm doing it again. I'm taking an amount and then I'm going to place it at the back between the two fabrics, and then I'm going to press it on. and you're going to see it's going to hold it well. Like I said earlier, if you feel your fabric is a little sensitive or can bend, you just put a fabric on it and then you do it. So look at it, I've done 3 of it, and I'm going to show you how it looks like when I'm finally done with the drapes. And it sticks. Oh guys, you should look at this. It sticks. It sticks. It sticks. This is a secret people will not tell you. You look at their drapes and it looks so perfect. My sister, my brother, they have used the hemming gum and you don't know, and it's going to come out so well. This one you can use it for your pleats and your drapes, and nobody's gonna know. Nobody unless you tell them. Okay, now let's go to number 4, and this is the applique. This is like a cutout lace, and you want to put some small one at the back, small piece of the hemming gum. You put it at the back, and then you make sure you secure it with a pin or a needle so that it will not move. And then you turn the back. You turn the back and then use the steam iron there. You do it carefully. You can see. You do it carefully with a regulated heat. And you're going to see how it's going to come off. You can do this before you decide to even hand stitch it. And in some cases or instances, you don't even have to hand stitch it again. Or it's coming off like you stack it. You know, sometimes when you use glue, you're going to be seeing it all around. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So you can just decide to stick the other size that maybe you feel that the hemming gum cannot get there. And you would see how amazing and neat your work is going to come out. It's so amazing, guys. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so nice, right? But you must just be careful with your regulation of the iron, because if you don't take care, you bend somebody's clothes. Now let's go to number 5. This is the hemming. Hemming. I know most of you use this for hemming. Yes, hemming. You see, you can use this for your trousers. Some hems, like you don't want it to look so visible. There are some clothes that when you hem it. So now I'm cutting a little of the hemming gum and I'm placing it at the hem, and then I'm going to use my steam iron on it. This is what is actually known for. Yes, most people use it for this, but they don't know that it works for so many other things, guys. Make use of this thing, oh, it will make your working easier. Look at this. It's not going to come off unless you pull it out. Wow, look at that. It's amazing, right? Yeah, so we are done with the hemming part. Number 6. Okay, so you know when you have your crinoline, you have to sew it. You have top stitch, you have to sew the second side of it. Sometimes it make your work not so neat. Then I discovered that you just have to take a little bit of your hemming gum, put it at the back of the crinoline, and then you can just put your steam iron on it. Guys, look at it. You don't have to stitch it again, so that it's going to look some way. I had a dress I steal and then I had to stop stitch it, and it looks so some way. So I discovered this, and then I realized it worked. Guys, just wait few seconds and let's look at the outcome of this. It's going to be very nice and neat. Nobody's gonna know that you didn't sew it. And when you do it well, you put the hemming gum there well, I promise you it's going to come out very neat. You are not going to see that second line there that's going to make your work look some way. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Wow, guys, look at it. It's so nice, right? Your work is going to look very neat. Nobody's gonna know that you didn't sew it, and it's not going to come off unless somebody tries to pull it off. It's not going to come off. Look at it. Yeah, it's going to make your work very neat. You can use it for your sleeve, for your Now let's go to number 7. Okay, so this one for your bustiers and your Victorian corsets. Sometimes you want to create an inner channel for your boning. Guys, this is a secret I discovered. Sometimes you press it open, you press the seams open, and still the seam is not laying flat. So I discovered that all I have to do is to put some hemming gum between the fabric, my allowance, and then the main fabric, and then press the iron on it, and it's going to be flat. This is one of the secrets people will not tell you, and you look at it and you'll be thinking, how did it do it? Because sometimes when you're trying to use that allowance to create your channel, it will be difficult. So you can, if it's not enough for you, you can just flatten it with the hemming gum and press on your steam iron on it, and trust me, it's going to lay flat so that you can sew on a bone case or channel there. You can sew it on. It's going to be flat. It's going to be flat. So like I said earlier, for your bustiers, Victorian corsets, or the corsets, all you have to do is to pick a small part of the hemming gum and place it in between the fabric, and then voila, your fabric is ready. You can do whatever you want to do. It's not going to be raising and disrupting your waist. It's going to lay flat like how I'm doing it. So try it. You can try it and give me the updates and see how it goes. You can try it. Okay, so look at this. Look at it now. Be careful with the ironing, guys. You may, if you don't take care, look at this. You see how flat it looks? It's incredible, right? Yeah. And then we are done with that one. Number 8. So when you have some stay or stiff, and maybe you may have ripped it off, and or you have left it for a while. Even there are some stiff you just buy from the market, it will not stick on the fabric, my sister. All you have to do is just pick a portion of your hemming gum, place it behind the stay, this paper stay, or violin, or a stiff as we call it in Ghana, and just put on your pressing iron. That's it, my sister. You are done. It's going to stick like super glue. It's going to stick like nothing ever happened. Look at it. You see how it looks like? At first it wasn't sticking. So sometimes you mistakenly place it at the wrong time. When you rip it off, picking it back again is difficult. Okay, now let's go to the other one, which is the bra cup. That's number 9. And so with fixing the bra cup, sometimes you have to use this hemming gum so that it will secure your bra cup. Let's say this is our lining or the main fabric. You just put it on it, and then you cover it with your fabric, and then you take it to you use the steam iron on it. It's going to stick it like a glue. It's not going to be moving around. You just realize it. If you don't do it like so, you will see that you sew your corset and it will be moving. The bra will be moving in the dress. But you just do it like this, and it's going to stick like that. It's going to stick so well. So you just put it in between the bra cup and then the lining or the main fabric, and then you put the hemming gum between it, and then you just press it with the iron. Look at this. Look at it. You just put it in between, and then use the iron around that side. You are going to see the outcome. Guys, look at it. You see that it's sticking already. it's sticking. It's not going to come off. Oh. It's going to stick and it's going to give you a neater work. Look at it. It's stuck. It's going to give you a neater work. So that's what I do sometimes. Because when you leave it like that, it will just be moving in the dress. This is one of the ways you get your bra stuck. You see how stuck it is. Yeah. It's interesting, right? Now the other one, number 10, is the neckline. This one I believe most people know about it. And so this one with your normal neckline, this is just a small neckline I created to show you how I use this. With your neckline, you just take a piece and then put it between the two fabrics. Make sure that all the sides have the hem gum, and then you just bring in your ironing. Here I'm still trying to get the hemming gum to all the other sides of the neckline, and then you just use your steam iron on it. You would have maybe weaved the neckline with a knitting machine or something. And guys, be careful, it's very sticky, so when you're doing it, be careful it doesn't stick on the iron. It's going to be sticking to your clothes too. So you have to be careful when you're ironing it. Be gentle too, and don't let the heat be too much, because it may end up damaging somebody's dress. You just have to be very cautious. And like I've been saying over and over, if you feel the fabric is a little too delicate, you can just put another fabric on it and then put the heat on it so that it will not directly. Now look at the neckline. It's already stuck. Can you see? Now let's go to 11. This one is for a band. So you know when you have sewn your band already, and then your folder side, you have to sew the front side. All you have to do, you have to just put some of the hemming gum there and then iron it, because sometimes when you are doing it, it will move. It will move and you realize that some of the places are not sewn. You can also do this when you are fixing a color, the color stand. You just have to fix it in there and then just press it and you are done. It's amazing the number of things you can do with this gum. There's even more, but I think 11 is okay for now. Look at this. Thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye.